And hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to another live stream, just to add a little bit more lighting. Yeah, welcome to the Saturday live stream. Hope everyone is doing well. And I've got a little bit of a challenge today. I mean, not going to do much racing, but I said to myself, you know what? I wanted to do this challenge. I wanted to just try to see what I can do here. And everything seems to be not working today. But yeah, basically I wanted to do the lap time challenge, and the lap time challenge now, as it is, as you can see, it's this Honda Racing eMS, and what a better way to do it than to do it on the stream. So yeah, it's getting quite competitive. I understand that it's going to be quite a difficult one. Definitely not an easy thing to do. I can already start to see the names that are actually going to qualify, because they've already done a very low 39. Someone is eventually going to break into the 38 and so on. But yeah, I decided to, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it's going to go. Maybe I can get something out of this, maybe not. Whatever happens, happens, and yeah, let's just see. By the way, for this event, you can actually qualify and be in the top 10 actually people in the region that are actually going to try to qualify for the world finals of this event. And this is really not easy. I understand that it's not easy. But I just wanted to see, maybe, you know what, maybe I can give it a shot. Maybe I can see how it's going to go. You know, nothing, really nothing to lose. So yeah, basically that's about it. What can I say? Can I really say much? I don't think I can really say much. It's just the way it is. So basically, I will, yeah, I will try to do something. I'll try to see how this is going to go. First of all, I'm kind of dealing with my pedals a little bit. I want them to be as responsive as possible. And that's going to be the case. So let's restart the base. Let's start this a little bit differently. I will restart my base because I adjusted the pedals, and we should be good to go. So I gotta say hi to everyone. Benno, Semantic, Striker, Chris J, hi. Micha Semantic says hi, Jean. Jean is here, and Jean is always here. And hello, Jean. So you're saying F1 qualifying and now Digit. What a great start of Saturday. F1 qualifying was... It was okay. It was interesting. I actually expected that Norris would challenge for a pole position, but he didn't in the end. But on that circuit, you really never know what can happen. It can always rain. It can always be something. And to be fair with you, I'm not sure what's going to be. What's actually the weather for tomorrow? Does anyone know? And by the way, Grovers, hello there. The weather for today, or the weather for tomorrow, I'm talking about F1 right now. It was expected rain for 3 days. Do you think a good monitor with 60 Hz is important? Yes, it's important, but in this game, personally, I'm using only 60 Hz, so it's really not hurting my performance. Maybe you would benefit from having something like a 120 or I think 144. What was it? I think you can change that, but yeah, 120, sorry. 120, I think my monitor is at 144. Yeah, or 240. I'm not exactly sure, but in this game you can only use 60 or 120 and 120 Hertz. Unfortunately, the graphics are like really bad, and I think only on PlayStation Pro you can really get it. But I always try to prioritize frame rate, so it's like 60 frames per second with 60 Hertz. So yeah, just a good day donation. Thank you very much, Andy, and welcome back. Welcome back, and thank you again. So it's finally time that you see how bad am I on this circuit compared to these other guys, but I will try. And now I will actually check the weather. I'll check the weather for Zandvoort. It says Netherlands. I'm looking for tomorrow. And tonight it's going to be raining. And it says it's going to be raining tomorrow as well. Maybe not in the afternoon, so... Yeah, this is by the way how Zandvoort is supposed to look like this evening. But tomorrow everything should be fine. We should have... Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty dry race in the end. But the track is gonna be all washed and green, so you can expect a lot of people in the dirt and the gravel, so yeah. Okay guys, it's time to start driving, not really talking, and what was it, 140? 142 for the goal. Let's see how long it takes me to get a goal. Well, this is not going to be much of a lap, but hey. I already lost like a lot of time there, but for the introduction, it could be okay. And later I thought about doing like a daily or two or something. No, not third. This car can handle it, right? Oh yeah. My first time. That was my first lap here. Oh, invalidated. It's fine. I'm not really an alien, like I'm 2 seconds slower than the rest of the field, which is like a lot. Okay, I think we can easily get a second, but then the rest is just going to be a hassle and I think it's going to take a while. So I don't think it's going to be that difficult to drop into the 39s, but then after that is going to be quite tough. Here I lost like 3/10, I think. Yeah, more or less. And you have to go wider, right? Yeah. These are the track limits, right? Yeah, okay, they are. Hello, Chris. Hello, Ed. Definitely more time on the table right there. I just gotta find a way to carry more speed like in the first part, but I lost a lot of time there already, so it should be okay. Eventually. I'm just trying to get a feel of the car right now. So you use +5 and weak ABS. I could actually try that. But I think for me it would be better just to learn it and then try to be better. Because if I try starting with weak, then I don't know, maybe I wouldn't. Well, maybe I wouldn't get the same speed out of it. But +5 is something that I can do. 40.7, okay. Yeah, that's way too slow for first. I think Fast 5 is optimal. Yeah, I mean, usually it is in Group 2. So, it was in Daily Race C this week, so I think it's going to be the same here. I would be surprised if it wasn't. And Diesel, hi. It is MR. I mean, it should be MR. Okay, let's get serious. I don't think they really brake that much here. They just let the car do the work. Okay. Oh, no, that's invalidated. Let's go again. And I'm not sure if you need to warm up the tires for that one lap and then they're going to be better, or you can just go flat out. But I think it's actually that one lap of warming up the tires and then you can go past them. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's not good. Okay, wider. Yeah, I can change it. I can change it, no worries. Interesting. But I'm 1.3 seconds off, so I'll have to improve on that one for sure. You can go for it on lap 1. Thank you, Benno. No. Yeah, that's what Wynn did. He went over that curb. was like a lot better. And that is my ghost, yes. I like to use my own ghost, and then later I might try a Wind's ghost. I think for like 30 minutes, I really need my own ghost. Okay, better. What am I doing with this? Back again. Over the sausage, okay. I guess this is something that happens quite often. Track limits, okay. Whoa, sneezing. Oh, hello Curtis. You can't race me because I'm not racing. This is time trial. I wanted to do some time trial today, so maybe some dailies a little bit later. But I'm not doing lobbies. Wait a second. Thank you very much. Lord, I'm Kisbet. I think it's kind of sick. Let's go. Thank you for the donation. $40.1, okay. Okay, that's a lot better. No, this is not better. know what? It's going to take me a while to get into the 39s. I think 39s are possible, but low 39s, that's... the fastest way. I have no idea about those money-making techniques in Gran Turismo. I just never did it. It wouldn't be better. Usually it's... usually it's like previous experience with different cars, but in general for this one, I have already driven this car before and I know it needs to go to plus. I say that this track is not easy to get speed at. I think I'll have to like really work for it. Yeah. Not easy, not easy. I don't think you get anything, no. Yeah, there it is. Sticker to go in the fridge. I gotta work really hard now. If it's 50 euros, actually $50, then I gotta go for it. I'm going for it. No, they usually don't send that stuff. I remember that I classified as first for my manufacturer, and it was also first in the nation. I never got a t-shirt, not even an answer from them, so it's like I don't think it's a thing. Even though it's written down there that you will actually win something, you don't. As far as I know. This thing is difficult, guys. Okay, that's like 2/10. Okay. We're on the way to a 39, but okay, it's going to be a 39. Yeah, just 8/10 to go. It's like pretty standard. You know what? I think it's time now that we have a look at what our global leader did. Kizzy, it's fun. I'm actually 90th in the world. It is kind of fun, but you definitely need to work hard for this. I mean, to be fair, I spent about, what, 25 minutes doing this, so... it could definitely be a lot better. And to make it actually a lot better, I think we should have a look at Delta, because I recorded the lap from wind. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do now. People with 36 is okay. I think I'll... Wait a second, can you see it? You should be able to see it. Yeah, okay. So basically, where am I losing time? That was my best lap, and I think we can look for a reference. And there we go. As you can see, I am losing time everywhere. Flash, it would be nice to see you up at the top. Hi, Dogs. So, where am I losing most of my time? So, turn 1 and 2, it's already 2.5 tenths. 2.5 tenths. Okay. Here, of course, I can get a little bit more. Then another one. Then another one. Then another one. And surprisingly, I didn't really lose too much time until here. And I think I had a little bit more space. So, all in all decent. And yeah. Okay, what should I do? Be quicker, I guess. Brakes, alright. What is about with the speed? He's braking later, okay. He's actually carrying a lot more speed, going way deeper into the corner. Doesn't seem to mind him at all. So okay, just try to, I guess, try to brake a little bit later, carry more speed and... The acceleration is fine. I think I'm like a little bit too soon on the acceleration part. And that's okay. Yeah, never mind. He's just carrying more speed right there. And this is way sharper. Okay. I guess because he's carrying less speed. So. Am I cutting it at the right moment? I think I am. Yeah, the line is pretty much the same. The only thing that is different is that he's carrying way more speed. I think he's braking slightly later than I am, which is it's good. I think he's braking a little bit later because you can see this. A little bit later. I know it's a little delay in the inputs, but that usually means a little bit later, this part. So you can see that's... Yeah. I mean, it's nothing basically, but it is something. Then he goes deeper, carrying less speed. He needs to brake less. And look at this line now. Look at how much track is he using on the left. I'm sure it's not like that. Come on. He's actually braking. I didn't brake. But... Okay, comparing this to this line, it's actually okay. I mean, I didn't really lose that much time. So, all in all... Wait a second, I think I gotta focus on this part. He's just way earlier into the corner. I'm not exactly sure how he's managing something like that. He's going in. Less braking and he still makes it. And way faster on the way out. I mean, my entry wasn't the best and I could definitely carry a lot more speed. But let's have a look at the next corner. Okay, a little bit earlier in. The brakes are going all the way up to 100 and he's dropping it really quickly. Acceleration pretty much starts at the same time. He's just carrying more speed, which means probably he's braking a little bit later than I did brake, which is okay. I gotta focus on that part. Now, it's this middle section, which I kind of do hate, but yeah, I guess you gotta adapt. Okay, a little bit earlier than me. How much braking? A little bit less than me. That's good. We gotta practice that. My racing line is the blue one, and he's the yellow one. Oh, look at this. He's actually giving it a bit more speed in the middle of the corner. Interesting. Interesting, carrying more speed. I knew that I had to carry more speed, but hey. Do you have to register? Yes, you do have to register, but you cannot even enter the event if you don't register. And is it running on PC? Yes, it is running on PC. You can use, I think you can use Delta as a command. It's going to pop up. Yeah. By the way, here's the link. I think Nightbot should... Yeah, thank you, Nightbot. When did... Presumably on his time trial. Never mind, he's international B license, I'm better. But yeah, I think this is the biggest problem. I mean, we can go into it, but... Okay... Ooh, way earlier into the corner. That's interesting. Like, way earlier and way... Wow, okay. Oh yeah, okay. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. It's pretty much the same from me and him. I guess he's just carrying more speed. 50 thousandths of a second. Better line. Okay, middle section. He's actually going in slightly wider. Because then he can carry more speed on the way out. Okay. And how much braking exactly do you need to? Okay. It's just like a tap and that's it. I'm trail braking. I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe a little bit, but... Yeah, early entries. Never mind. I think I can do it. So let's go back to driving. And wind did 1400 kilometers yesterday. Which is like a lot. And Oberlix, one of your comments was on the leaderboards. And unfortunately, it's impossible to qualify if you're in Europe. I don't think it's possible. Because most of these guys are European. Like there's one that is Japanese. -2, Ryun, Tsujimura. That's about it. So, okay. Gino is in, actually. That's the top 10. And it's day 2 or day 3. I think it's even day 2. Hizal did a 0.4. I don't know what to tell you. It feels like it's impossible. It just feels to me that it's impossible. Where are you? By the way, Damien. Did you... I think you tried. Oh, wait a second. Didn't you try for this? Yeah, this is like 47th place in the world with a 39.6. Insane. Flash did a 0.7. Yeah. Let's go again. 9, sorry, didn't see him. I'm getting old. So I can set brake a little bit later. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. very early, I guess. Yeah, and slides. Not late, early in, okay. I gotta change my lines completely. Okay, that's like too much. No, that's not the world record. That's my lap time. Better line. It's bad. Fifth, right? If he said it, then I gotta trust it. Works. Started gaining again. 750, okay. Let's try 5th. I'm just going to try 5th because this lap either way is not much, so let's try to do it. It could be faster though. What do I don't want to listen? Wait a second. Okay, I don't understand. Either way. Or the tires. Let's cool the tires a bit. Let's go again. This is the corner where I need to cut it, but if I cut it too much, I can get onto the curb and lose it. Yeah, I'm trying too much. Trying too much. It's not hurting my time. It's helping. You can get more rotation with +5. It is better, yeah, it's better, it's better. invalidated. Just because. Thank you very much, James. Oh, wait a second, we gotta click that. Thank you. He was using fourth. You know what? It could be good to check out what Win did. Thanks again, James. Really. I will check exactly what he did, and maybe I can see some things that I didn't see. It's better to combine, like you can combine telemetry with just watching the replays a couple of times, and it does help, like massively. Yeah. Let me watch and then I'll... Strange. Really. Wait a second. That's why. Hello, sir. Immediately. Second one. Look at this. Look at this. And James, thank you very much for becoming a supporter. Welcome. But this is the thing. This is what I was talking about. He's trying to... Oh, look at how wide he goes. This was almost invalidated, but it wasn't. $52, 52.8. On 310 still here. 3.5 actually. More track. Kind of the middle line, not exactly as early as I thought. Okay. Is it before? So he's starting to accelerate exactly there. I do get this question quite a lot. Like, where do you actually start to accelerate? And I think this explains it. So I think if you miss this point of acceleration, you see that mark, then it might be too late already. Look at this. How is this a valid lap? Maybe because he touched the curb. Maybe that's why. I don't know exactly the track limits. You probably have it coded. And actually much later than I thought. Okay. Look at the accelerator, by the way. He's not completely lifting. Basically, just that extra downshift that you see, that's just for rotation. Like for example here. And then upshifting to get more speed eventually. It's a better gear. Or use it. But Flat out. Lap 2 is faster. Look at the acceleration here. It's like the little lift, maybe because I thought that the car would slide and actually go too wide. But I think now this is important to carry the speed and to carry the momentum. Look at the acceleration. He's not lifting. He's not completely lifting. And I believe that's the reason why he can upshift into 5th gear sooner. And carry more speed. I need to try this. Well, first of all, I need to find like 7/10. Then I can explore my options. But yeah. That's good. That's good. By the way, what did he do? 104.4. He didn't do that much. I mean, half a second here is like insane. Yeah, okay. All of the goats are in. Never mind. Let's do this. Again. Yeah, just about enough. But he's... I don't know. He's just moving the car around. Like all of the small details. Really. It might be like a lot of details. Well, actually, a lot of details. But you have to kind of put all of this together. I mean, it's not a short lap. It's actually quite a long lap. And then you gotta make it work. I have to make it work. Let me try one thing, and that's what Floris recommended this. I watched the video. He says like go here, go to control, vibration function, and put the vibration strength to 150. Let's see what this does. Maybe a little bit more. I think I have a bad line. I have a bad line. I don't think I can really feel much now. Maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure if it's just placebo. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a ghost yet. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I mean, if you don't feel it, then it really doesn't do much, does it? Maybe I can feel like there is a little bit more vibration, but maybe just like subtle when the car is losing grip. Yeah, here as well. 5th. I don't know why I did that. Well, wind did 1,400 kilometers yesterday. You know what? At least I can try. Thank you very much, Sam. By the way, have you tried this? Like, he's so close to invalidating his lap time, and I tried to do that right now, but it's such a thin margin. Turns in much sooner than I do. But you have to find that right moment. That's the problem. He's just like really aggressive out of some turns. I haven't tried, no. I don't know. It's like half a second away from him. It wasn't great. This was better. Well, to be fair with you, it's really raining today, so it's yeah, not a day to spend outside. That was faster. Okay. Let's try. No. Oh no! I thought I had it and then the car started to slide. Whoa. 10,000s. Yeah, I mean, the tires were too hot, but I just wanted to see. I don't think you'll see any Group or GT3 Group 3 races today. My focus today is this. Not for a very long time either, but my focus is this. No, it's like this much. It's this much. It's like this much acceleration. Bad. Ah. Let's just see how much time I lost there. A lot. Tenths. Let's see if it was 2 tenths. Potentially even more than that. Yeah, now I even made a worse mistake than before. Yeah, it is floating. It should float. It should kind of feel floaty. Not because you want it to be floaty, but it's faster. So, yeah. I mean, I really didn't lose 2/10, but I lost a lot of time there. So that's why I'm using brake and bias to +5, basically. Hello, Claudia. Slowing down too much. 39.0. So I have roughly 7/10 to find somewhere. You have to map the ghost. This is one of the issues. You have to find that right angle, otherwise it's going to be like this. Wait a second. Got it. Around 42, yeah. Up then here is tough. Yeah, no. That last corner is like the worst one. You want to get the rotation, but it's so difficult to get it. Was a good exit. We gotta cut this way more. We gotta refill the cup. I've been playing Gran Turismo since Gran Turismo 3. Basically, but competitively it's been like 2020, so to say, 2019, 2020. I should stop looking at the comments. Thank you, James. Thank you. I got some fuel, don't worry. Yeah, it just needs to be a better lap. That's all I need. But thank you for that. Once again. Now this is a valid line. I'll do it. I need to find some time. I'll try to cut it more. No. Oh, no. That's one of my issues. For example, I get a decent lap and then all of a sudden I stop. I just stop improving. I will improve. Yeah, I was 2.5 tenths quicker. Best lap. Mr. Consultant, hi. This means that I could do it, but okay, I just cut it way too much. Oh, potentially, yeah, but we need to make it work. And thank you for the likes, everyone. So if I get the world record, 1,000 likes. Maybe that should be my goal. I just need 7 tenths, I mean. Tiago, thank you. And he has been a member for 50 months. Flash is what? 48? Thank you, Tiago, by the way. It's a 39-0. Just... Go, go, go. It's going, Damien, it's going. Maybe it should go a little bit quicker, but it's going. Yeah, too much. Ah, too much sliding. Ah, the beautiful sounds. I guess in this city anyone can really do whatever they want. And it's very beautiful when something like that happens at like 2 AM. That's good then. Ah, too much. Tiago, the problem is that they are actually doing like almost 300. That's a bit of an issue. Hello, Grey Rock. Second. I got scared wearing my earphones at high speed. Nema nikakve kontrole. 292. Yeah, the thing is that I think like every evening, every other evening, you can see, or you can actually hear in the distance. Basically street racing. I'm not against good vehicles, cars and motorcycles, I'm not against it, but come on. Doing 300 inside a city, that's a little bit too much. I drove a very small car. A city car. I drive a freaking Suzuki. Not even if I wanted to, that thing can't go fast. on! Yeah. Yeah, it's flat, it's flat. I don't know where he finds it. I mean, I kind of do know where exactly he finds it, but to do it, it's insanely difficult. Oh, I lost it all. That was a big gain there. Well. It worked, I guess. Okay. Ooh. No, the thing is today that the guys that are usually quick or the quickest players in the world are now trying hard. And this is what you get. And this is what you get. By the way, thank you for the likes. Let's do this. I gotta cut this way more. So, quick people going really quick. Thank you. But there is a very thin line, just about 7/10. do it again. I think I figured this out, kind of. How much am I actually braking there? I need to brake more. I think that I should do something like that in Racing Stewards content. Well, definitely not today, but I could make a video, I don't know. I think after a while, after a couple of days, people will actually be sliding their way in. Like in DMs, for example. But, yeah. I got you. Need to check the leaderboards. Where are you, Flash? Think that would help? Yeah, that's like 15 thousandths of a second. I'll try, but I need more. I don't even know what is my optimal. I should probably have a look. gonna work. Let's try to stay in 5th. Someone suggested I should try staying 5th, so let's see. Maybe, like when I'm finishing the lap, maybe that makes sense, but... That's a 2-3-4. That's not that great. Hopefully it's going to help. I mean, I would say getting into the 40s isn't that difficult, but later. Dobar dan. Alex, hello there. I gotta say that Wynn did an amazing job here. Like, incredible what he's done in one day. 6/10 in front of me, that's... But not because he's 6/10 in front of me, but just the lines that he's taking, the confidence he has. I think that's what's really making it special. Do I think this channel will hit 100k? I don't know, maybe. Even if it doesn't. I'm okay. Iskreno nemam pojma koji su mi omiljeni auto. So I think a question for all of you. What Group 3 cars am I using the most? Because I don't even know. I'm using what's good. Usually. And that's invalidated. Like... Oh. Thank you for the likes. Every time. That's why he lived there a little bit. Let's say that I'm using the Beetle when I can. No, that's too much. Yeah, recently I used the R6F. There was that's a solid option. I like that car. I don't know what I used. Beetle must be one of them. I still need 310s there. Focus. If I can feel the car slide under power, or when I start to accelerate, I know it's a good exit. It shouldn't slide too much, but just as soon as I feel like the subtle slide. Oh, no, no, no. I'm gonna do this for a little while and then you know what, I might even jump into another daily. No. You know what? 39650. I think that should work. I know I'm 52nd, but even if I wanted to qualify, I would need to bring it down to 0.2. And even if I bring it down to 0.2 by the end of this event, it's going to be like a 0.0 to qualify. As you can see, it's quite a mess. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do one daily from the back just to see how that's going to go. I have a feeling like it's going to be an interesting race, so yeah. Let's do that one. And I haven't even realized I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. So I think one daily race is all that I'm going to do today. It's easy to lose track of time, but I would definitely need a lot more to improve there. Potentially, I think a 0.4, but even if I could potentially reach a 0.4, I would have to spend like 10 hours trying to get there. And even if I do that, it's not guaranteed that I'm actually going to do something. You know what? It's good actually when it's busy. It's not good when it's not busy. But for this one, you know what? For this one, I'm going with my beloved GTR. And let's do something here. At least I got the reaction time right now. At least I can like really find the flow. I mean, I could push a little bit more. I might even do it on some other days, like 30 days to go. But those guys will improve like a lot. They will like really go for it. Okay, 40 seconds. No, this thing actually feels like really stable. Ricky B is back, yep. You know what? I think a 38.8. Even maybe 38.7. Because they did this on Monday. It might be, you know what? It might be the limit, but someone will eventually find something that works, and everyone will keep on doing it. For example, like when you go into the S's, maybe someone is going to discover that it's maybe better to, I don't know, slide your way in or something like that. Something strange. I think something strange might happen by the end of this time trial. Eventually you will see people sliding all around the place and trying to get places. So I'm expecting to see a very tight battle. Ooh, I don't even know. What is he? I don't know. I never checked really. By the way, this is what this did to me. 52nd place in the world is just about good enough to to have a really bad impact on my score. Ah, hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Now I'm sending it. Yeah, I would have to see where is Ricky. How many people already? 29,000. One day. Actually, 2 days. It's gonna be like 40, 50. Let's do it then. Let's do it! Getting something to drink. Olaf is leading. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So, my goal in this race is to be second. So let's try to be second. Alright, let's go. I think I need the radar. That's definitely going to help. Oh, Nathan is already off. I think I should take it a bit easier than usual, because I'm not really gaining much, am I? You know, I think it's actually better to keep your distance here. Like, take it easy. Because, yeah, this might happen. Yeah. Don't. Because this might happen. I think that was some kind of a revenge move. I'm like 99% sure it was. But yeah. Very interesting one. Oh well. Let's keep on going. Someone is out. Yellow flag. Speed pen. Lap 1. Try to catch those guys now. I know there will be some kind of mess. What did I say before? Like, I know this just makes it very easy for me, but okay, like, never mind. You got onto the curb, that means that we'll be a little bit slower, but never mind. I think I'm going to wait for the straight. Not now, because then it would be too soon, then he would most likely get back to me. Done. B7, that's good. Oh, one more down. Nice livery, by the way. Close. No, a little problem is that the other guys are catching us. I mean, it's not really much of a problem, but I would love to get past now. Nice. Is he going to get back to me? No? Push. Thank you. Is this going to be one of those unsafe rejoins? It's not. But I'm up in 4th place. I gotta get the gap up to 2 seconds to them if I want to extend my stint to 8 laps. But first of all, I gotta overtake the Italian, so I can actually start to build up that gap. Might even go for it now. Defending. No. I thought that I was in 4th, and now I'm half a second behind him. Okay, now I'm going. Okay, now it's almost 6 tenths. I think I might stay out for one more. I think that's a better strategy right now. Yeah, I'll stay out. I'll stay out. Good evening. Everyone in. I am out. This needs to be a good lap now. Try to get P2. I don't know if it's going to work. Hello, Jack. Softs do not refuel. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Yep. I did it. They crashed or something. Now it's time to get the fastest lap of the race. I believe that's going to be quite difficult to do, but I can try. Give me the slipstream. Give me the slip. I think I got it. have to plan this. Maybe I don't. He's going to get the slip now. Got it. More laps. I would say the GT3s are more competitive than the GT2s and it's easier to race them, but I like both of them. Maybe GT3 is a little bit more. Or GR2s, sorry. Sorry, GR3s. GR3s, what am I talking about? GT3, GR3. He's right there, actually. Stayed in the slip. Yeah, we definitely need, like, let's say a couple more cars in each group that are, you know, new, and then it would be better. But hey, hopefully in the future. Okay. P2. Not bad, not bad. Considering the stream, and I just trying to do some time throughout the day, nothing else. I would say it was okay. 3 in the morning, thank you. Yeah. Iceman. Iceman. Thank you. I don't have enough storage, never mind. But yeah, my road to A+ on my third account is actually looking pretty good, so I probably should have saved the tires more, but it was okay. 3 to 5 more cars. I mean, looking at, for example, looking at the cars in Group 3, we don't really have that many cars that are new. Because if we sort them by the year, you will actually see that the newest ones are vision cars, basically. This one is actually quite new, so it's difficult to manage the BOP and all of the characteristics of it. But these cars are like, okay, the top 6, potentially even some of these, but most of these cars actually have other versions. But now, as we're going down and looking into 2015, that was like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, for cars, it's night and day. And for example, when you look at the 458, it was 2013. 12 years. The Vantage, the M3. Now we got the M4. The newest model of the BMW is M6 in the game. It's M4. It's actually 2 versions of the M4, if I'm correct, in GT3s. So basically, these cars, they don't really have a date, do they? Yeah, these cars, we can consider this a VGT class, and I don't think they should be with the other cars. They should have a class of their own, but okay. Gran Turismo will do its thing. I know, they've been doing this for a while. They know what they're doing, so... RCZ, yeah, just looking at some of these cars like SLS AMG, this was from like 84, 95. They definitely shouldn't be in the same category. Like maybe some of these cars should be in similar category, but yeah, NSX Group 3. But yeah, some of these cars are really outdated and they should be replaced, but it is what it is, and 296 would be great in the game, but unfortunately it's not. So yeah, it's interesting. I think they will actually get a lot of new cars. So we might not get like the best cars or the newest cars, but I think they will try to make it up to date and then slowly forget about it. But I think 2023, when everyone saw that Porsche and when everyone saw that Audi, they were like, okay, we got Audis, we got, you know, that stuff. But I think, as usual, some of the content is at least going to be like 2 years old or something. I would really pay for DLCs, but they got their own way of doing it, so yeah. I don't know when is the next community event. I haven't really thought about it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's buy this car, why not? It's actually a really good car, I like it. I know for some, you know, everyone is like against this car, but I actually think it's a good addition. Like, it's a good car. You just need to know how to drive it. And that's a bit of a problem, because it's almost impossible to handle that car. But hey, it's difficult. GT Sport was all about online. There was very little content for offline. Yeah, it was like all online. I don't think there was anything that said like offline. I gotta have a tutorial on how to... He's going to explain to me. But you know what? I'm just going to take a photo as it is. Aha, I don't have enough space. That's good. Let's call it a day with this. I need to delete some of the replays. I'll probably delete all of them. But I think that's it for it. That's it, and that's it. So yeah, basically I wanted to do some time trial. I did some time trial. It was partially successful. Well, it was okay. I mean, I would say that it was okay. But yeah, that is basically it for today. And yeah, I wanted to do like a little shorter stream, and in the end, it turned out to be 3 hours, so not very short, but also not very long. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. Need to get something to eat. Need to write a script for my Simnet pedals. I'll actually kind of finish it. But yeah, I wanted to say that if you're still here with me, tomorrow I will post a video that I never thought that I was going to do. And it's one of the things that I never thought I was actually going to be able to do. And it's going to be live tomorrow, right after F1. So, yeah, hopefully for you, it's going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to be an interesting one. It's a little bit longer than usual. I would say a little bit over is... Yeah. It's over 1 hour. So it's going to be a long video. But yeah, I really hope that you're going to enjoy it. And thinking about sim racing stewards, I was actually thinking about it. But I was thinking about so people can post it on the website. I mean, on Reddit, yeah, okay, on Reddit it would be cool, but I would actually love to see it on my website, and I would actually go through it and see who posted it. Basically, I would really like to have it on the website as like a thread, and I thought about it for a while. But yeah, so tomorrow you will have something new on the channel. So yeah, I would really like to thank you for the likes as usual. I haven't really expected a lot of likes or anyone really watching me today, but a lot of you joined, and thank you for the likes. So, you will see tomorrow, and I'll post it everywhere, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be posted everywhere, I think. All in all, guys, thank you very much for watching, and have a good rest of the weekend. See you next time. Bye-bye.